I am planning in my A56 ring Rosie Apple Vegan Leather Planner today. I'm setting up October and this coming up week. I'm not sure how long this segment will be, but I'm thinking this will be a good amount of time in this week's vlog. But most importantly, I am revamping my planner's front section, all of this here. As some of you know, I've been changing this up at the start of each quarter. I love this. I love doing this. I love using my stationery because I feel like if I wasn't switching this up every quarter, I would just be hoarding my stationery. I also enjoy doing this every quarter because it's just nice to look at. It's nice to look at something different. It helps, at least for me, spark inspiration. So that is what I'm starting with today. I've got my stationery bags neatly organized in the cloth and paper dust bags. And then I have this album for my deco cards. Now, when I'm creating a moment in front of my planner, I like to start with the dashboard, which I think is this one. It's a perfect starting point because it's such a big piece. It's the focal point. Like, my eyes immediately go to the dashboard. If I go with something minimal or bright and colorful like this one, then it's easier to find accessories that can accent this. Green was obviously the main color this last quarter. And it was great. I mean, I had a really great time. And it was great that I had enough accessories to go with this one. The green paper clip, the what's inside card, and then the deco card. So let's go through my stash and just see what I have. I honestly forget. I don't look at this all the time. I am especially looking forward to switching things up because, I mean, I think I mentioned this in my last vlog or maybe 2 vlogs ago, but I have been in a planner rut. It's been quite difficult. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just like how life has been lately. I'm just not gravitating to my planner like I used to. Okay, so these are the 4 that I have not used. I'm pretty sure I did not use this one. Maybe I did, but I think I have something very similar to this one. That's probably what I'm getting confused with, but I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards this one, Kintsugi, and then this one here, Portrait. I'm not sure what to go with. The reason this might be a long video is because I did not pre-plan what I was going to put here. So yeah, okay, now that we have it narrowed down to these 3, and then I'm gonna go through my deco cards. I kind of like that with this. I have a ton of gray deco cards that I have not used at all. I tend to go with like the white ones or really light gray ones, but look at that. That looks nice. There's that one. This one here. These are old. These are really old deco cards from Cloth and Paper. This had to have been like 2019, 2020, but they do match. Kind of. This has a little bit more purple in this than gray. This works. The Tombow markers, I feel like, kind of work with this gray. And you know what? I kind of like it for this too. And this. Okay, let's just keep that out for sure because it goes with all 3. Old world, new things. I like this with this because this is a Japanese word for kintsugi. Is an ancient art form whereby broken objects typically pottery, are reassembled and mended with gold fillings or scars. The act is a reminder to us that there is beauty found in broken things. These worn objects are precious, and scars are celebrated as it symbolizes their resilience over time. I like this because old world, new things, it kind of goes with that theme. So I'm gonna leave that there. This V looks really pretty with that. Look at this deco card. The gray lines. It might even be a blue, but oh my gosh, this kind of goes with that. This black card that says Luxe is perfect for this one. You know, I have not used this. This was the Polaroid deco card that came not that long ago. I have not used this, but this looks good with this. I'm just pulling out everything that I could possibly use. Doesn't mean I'll actually use everything, but I think we've narrowed it down to at least 2. I like this one. I do, but I just don't have enough deco cards to go with this. But I do like this. I'll have to use this for a future date when I collect more deco cards that would go with this. Because right now all I have are these. So I'm gonna put that to the side. And these are the 2 that I think are in the running. It is time to take out accessories like clips. I have this gray one. I think it's like a croc leather material. I swear I have a black paper clip. It must be like in an old planner or something. Okay, I cannot find it. What I did find was this one. It's, I don't know, it's like an off-white one. Wow, I'm a little sad. I cannot find my black one. I know I have a black one, and I think the black would go with both. Since I have black in this one, and then I have black in this one. That makes me so sad. I just cleaned my office, and now I'm gonna rip it apart looking for this magnetic clip. I think I know which one I'm leaning towards. I think it's this one. I think this just flows. I have a lot to choose from. This, I think, is a work in progress. Like, I think I want to use this. I definitely want to use this. But I think I need a little bit more. I'm missing something here. I wonder if this will work. Okay, I like this. I don't know. This is, I think, this might have a little too much gray in it. Yeah. No. It is missing something. I didn't think I would use another What's Inside card. That seems to be the thing that, I don't know, could add a little something to the left side. So let's go through that and then see if we can hopefully find something. Let's see. If this dust bag was at the top of the card, then yes. But then, yeah, no. Shoot, all of the, like, the cute things are towards the bottom of the card, and I need something behind this. I like this. If the card could stay. There is a bit going on all over the place, but it's giving that like I'm a designer and this is all the inspo for my fashion line. That's what this feels like. I like this. If I do end up changing anything, because I can see myself putting something in this pocket, I will let you all know. Let's move on to setting up October. My planner is organized by months, like most traditional dated planners. Like we have the monthly overview first, my monthly goals section here, followed by the weekly, hourly inserts. I'm going to set October up first, and then the first week, and then the first week of October. I have not picked stickers. So let's do that now. I put my stickers in this one, which is such a contrast with the original cloth and paper dust bags. But the reason is that I probably use my stickers the most out of all my stationery. So I need to put them in a bag that stands out. So it's easy for me to find them when I need them. As I said earlier, I did not pre-plan anything. So I'm a little, like, I don't really know what I want to use for October. I really tried making time blocking stickers work, I think earlier this year, and I did not like it. Did not like it. So I'm just gonna take these out immediately because I'm not even gonna consider those. That is interesting. Semicircles? Okay, it looks like there's 3 different sizes, like small, medium, and large. Very similar to what you get in a dot sticker package. You get 3 different sizes. But I don't know, I'm kind of liking this for October. It's different. I could see myself using these for the monthly overview, but I don't know about the weeklies. That is my only issue with these, is I really don't know how to use them in a weekly setup. Oh, look, these Ibitas. I mean, I know I've used this before. Or cortado. Is that fun? Maybe Angora. I just don't think I'm ready to use these just yet. So, you know what? I'm just gonna use Avant-Garde. There we go. Keep it simple this month. I could use Simplicity. And then I'm gonna use these too, because I never get to use those. I think there are black spotlight stickers in here. Yeah, there we go. Call it a day. And I kind of like that I picked a black and white theme for the front of my planner, and I'm doing so with October. I like it when I do that, when, I don't know, it kind of just matches. Not that it makes a difference, or I could even tell, a couple years from now, like, wow, I, made that match. But no, it doesn't mean anything. It just feels good in the moment. So we got it. I have switched pens. I am currently using the Pilot V5 High Tech Point. This is a 0.5 nib. I like how this writes. This came in the most recent cloth and paper sub box. I believe it was August. And I really like it. I liked the 2 pens that came in. Having used it now just for this October setup, I do not like the fact that the ink, the way that it comes out, is so inconsistent. There's moments where, like, I think right here, the ink is barely coming out. Luckily, it doesn't look streaky. And then there's moments where there's too much ink coming out. And I also discovered that this pen is not great for if you're writing fast and if you're writing in print, like I do, like here. The ink is a bit streaky if you're writing pretty quickly. Just a couple of things that stood out to me while using it. I'm ready for the holidays, but I'm not ready for cold season. I am currently at the tail end of a cold, but I will say it's been indeed a whirlwind of being sick and simultaneously mothering, traveling, and then planning, specifically planning for a birthday party. It is not a great start to the busy season, but now that I'm on the other side, I'm feeling good. And I think this was a tremendous wake-up call to remind myself how important it is to get enough sleep. So that is one of my goals, 7 to 8 hours of sleep. And you might be thinking, why is that a goal? It's a goal for me because I am a 5 a.m. girly, significantly early before my son wakes up, so I can get some time to myself, whether I'm getting ready for the day or reading. I can also get started on breakfast, prep the diaper bag, and just prepare any necessary snacks for the day. I love it when my day starts at 5 a.m. But it doesn't always have to start that way, and I think that was something that was great about September and getting sick, is that I couldn't wake up at 5 a.m. I had to sleep in and just wake up whenever my son woke up. Essentially, this goal of 7 to 8 hours of sleep is subtext for it's okay to sleep in. Another goal is to get flu shots this month, work out 4 to 5 times a week. Once again, read 3 to 4 books. Now I need to set up for next week. Next week is huge. It's my son's birthday party and I'm the one planning it. So I'm running errands, picking things up, and cleaning. So the idea is to pace myself. The goal with this week's setup is to just get things done ahead of time. I have this weird habit of just putting tasks and errands off until the day before the party, which sounds like a nightmare. I don't know why I do that to myself, but it happens every time. So to combat that, I need to do something proactive every day this week, even if it's something small. I am all set up. I feel really good about this week. I feel confident. I don't think I'll let anything slip through the cracks. I think the last thing I want to talk to you about is the Cloth and Paper October subscription box. I feel if you're going to buy a box, this is the one. It looks so promising. I mean, I'll be the first to admit this, but some of the Cloth and Paper sub boxes are just sometimes not worth it. You know, every now and then a box comes along and it just lacks luster and even practicality. Like, let's be real. Sometimes they're coming out with items that I just would never use. However, every few months, there's a box that wows me, and October is one of them. Sorry, I'm going to have to use my phone because my iPad right now is being used to record this voiceover, but let me zoom in. Let's go through this box. We get a new case. How stunning is that shade of blue? It's very similar to the green one that we got a couple months ago. I mean, it might have been more so, maybe March. It was earlier in the year. I love mine. I don't use it for stationery, but I do use it for Shelby's diaper supplies when I'm using a bag of mine. Not the diaper bag. It just helps keep things organized. Like if I need to change Shelby's diaper, I know to grab that green pouch. I love that it's soft, so it's light. It doesn't add weight to my bag. So yeah, I'm sold. I'm excited for a new one in a different color. We also get a notebook. This is a collaboration with Wondermind. It's a journal specifically for mental health. I'm really drawn to the disc. The discs are so pretty. Like, I have to add this to my collection. Like, I'm not in the market to switching to a disc planner, but you never know. And I feel like if I ever did switch to a disc, I know I would be thinking about these blue ones. I'm adding these to the collection. In addition to that, it looks like we get some magnetic clips, sticky notes, deco cards. We get another reflection card, some blue pens that are right on theme. I am so excited for this box. If you all are interested in this, I do have a discount code linked in the description box. I can't wait to receive this in the mail and show you all. I just know this is going to be a good box. I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier in the vlog, but my son's birthday party is this weekend. It's pretty chaotic, I would say. Actually, I need to give myself a little bit more credit here. It is an organized, chaotic week. The theme for my son's birthday is Little Blue Truck. If you are not familiar with that book series, it's exactly that, the title, A Little Blue Truck on a Farm, and all of his like farm friends. My son is obsessed with that book. He's been obsessed with that book since, gosh, I think I've been reading it to him since he was an infant. Since then, we've added other books from the collection to our library, and he loves them all, especially as of recently. I don't know what it is. It's actually perfect timing for his birthday, but we've been reading Little Blue Truck Christmas, Halloween, springtime, and then of course the original. And he's been wanting me to read it to him in that order. It's adorable. Like, I love that he enjoys reading as much as I do. In terms of decor, I wanted it to be a fall Little Blue Truck theme. So I bought haystacks, pumpkins, pine cones, fall flowers, and then the color palette is baby blue, white, orange, a darker shade of blue. I think those are the main colors. Okay, what makes it Little Blue Truck theme? I really wanted to use items that I already have. So I really want to just decorate my coffee bar with the books. So I have a couple of books that go with the color palette, so I'm gonna set that up. And then I also have a banner that says beep beep happy birthday. The cake, I just got a very simple blue and white cake, and then I got themed little blue truck cookies. That's kind of how I wanted it to be like. I have like a gingham blue and white table cover, and then I have this really cute centerpiece with like pumpkins, pine cones, and then I also bought like this little blue truck. So that is the plan for decor. The stuff that I bought, like all of the fall decor, I want to be able to use that again. Today, I am embarking on a little craft project. I'm getting started on the goodie bags for the kids. I did this last year. I just had like a little tote bag, and then I used my Cricut machine to personalize each bag with their name. Initially, I wanted to be a little bit more on theme. The plan was to buy like those wooden crates. I feel like we've all seen that, like a Michael's or a Home Goods. Paint it white, stuff it with shredded paper so it kind of looks like hay, and then place the items very cute in this like wooden basket. And the more I thought about it, I was just thinking, for the sake of the parents, if I came home with a wooden crate, although it's small, I think I still would be like, okay, what am I supposed to do with this crate? Somebody doesn't have space for this in their home. I just wanted to just stick with what I did last year because it's just so much more practical. It's easy to store. It's a tote bag, so it's easy to just fold up and put it in a bin. It's very functional. Like, the kids can reuse the bag. That is why I'm sticking with what I did last year, and I'm not going with the crates. I think that just would have been overkill. That would have been overdoing it. But I'm getting started on that project today because I swear last year I did that the night before the party, and I thought, why did I do that? Like, this is a project that I could have started a week ago. So I'm doing the smart thing here, and I am starting on this project days in advance. So if I do run into any issues, I have time to fix it. I want to chat for a second. I just feel like I am all in my feels. It's funny how time shifts when you become a mother. Like life, it becomes more vivid, more present. I mean, it slips by so fast, like you can't even grasp it. My son is 2 now. 2! I blinked and somehow I have a 2-year-old. Like he's no longer that little tiny baby that I carried. It just feels like yesterday when we celebrated his first birthday. And now we're celebrating another year. And I feel like I'm in this, it has to be because of how old I am. I'm in my mid-30s now, but there's this duality. I'm in the like in between. On one end, there's the absolute joy of watching my son grow. Just all of the little things, like the new discoveries, the new words, the laugh, like hearing that toddler laugh. It's so guttural and so genuine. I mean, it sounds so cheesy, but it's those things that just warm my heart. It's like living life again. And I want to hold on to every second, to those like beautiful, fleeting details. And then there's the other side. There's like this ache in my heart. And I look at my parents, I look at my husband's parents, and I see that time is working on them. You know, the wrinkles are deep, they're moving a little bit slower, and it hits me. Like it's all going so fast. I'm watching my son's life begin, and I'm seeing my parents, like their life is just moving so fast forward. And it makes me sad. I guess like that's why today matters so much. It's not about what we're doing. It's not about the decorations. It's not about the theme. It's about remembering every little detail. The smiles, the smells, the laughter, the people who are there that make these moments real. I just want to remember it all.